Becoming a great shooter is so much about repetition. In order to truly be prepared to excel in games, you need to make sure the shots you take in practice are the same shots you need to be able to make in games. Consistency as a shooter starts with your footwork. We don't want a bunch of different variables to have to deal with when you shoot. For the most part, you want your shots to be as similar as possible to the ones that you shot before. And this is going to allow us to play to that muscle memory ability that we have so that the practice that we put in translates more into games. This will allow us to really maximize practice and be as prepared for our games and competitions as we can be. Think about it like this. Shooting 100 game speed shots with the same exact footwork every single time is going to be much more effective and much better for you than shooting 100 game speed shots with inconsistent footwork. You're going to get much better in-game results if you shoot and practice with good footwork and you're consistent with that. There's a few types of footwork that you need to know and that you need to have mastered so that you are as efficient as possible when you shoot the ball. Having efficient footwork is an easy way for you to be able to repeat your footwork over and over again, going back to that muscle memory point that I had just made. And it also helps you to avoid any wasted movement in your shot, which can slow your shot down, allowing you to be contested more often and even have your shot blocked at times. And it can also help you to be more balanced and more consistent so that ultimately you make more shots. I'm going to break down each type of footwork and each situation you might use that footwork in, and then I'm going to give you guys a warm-up and a workout you guys can use to drill this footwork in and become more efficient and consistent shooters. Let's get into it. The first type of footwork we're going to talk about is the 1-2, and this involves either stepping left-right or right-left before going into your jump shot. And I find that with the majority of players that I work with, if they struggle with a certain type of basic footwork, it usually is the 1-2. The other common type of footwork is the hop. Typically, players are going to be more comfortable doing one or the other, and there's different situations where both can be applicable. An advantage to the 1-2 is that oftentimes it can help you to be more on balance when you shoot because you get 2 stops or 2 breaks in your jump shot, meaning you're going to take one step which is going to slow you down, and you're going to take that second step which is going to slow you down and allow you to convert your momentum upwards into your shot. The hop also provides a few advantages as well. First of all, it's a little bit quicker than the 1-2 because all you have is that one stop or that one break. I mean, you're going to come land on 2 feet and go right into your shot, which is going to allow you to get it off a little bit quicker. The hop can also make it easier to shoot when you catch the ball not facing the basket. At higher levels, a lot of times off-ball movement is going to take shooters towards the sideline instead of towards the basket. And because there's a lot of times their feet are going to be facing out of bounds instead of at the rim where they want them to be. The hop can allow them to turn their body in midair and then quickly get off their shot while also being more squared to the basket. Duncan Robinson displays both of these in this clip right here. He sprints to come off this dribble handoff, and as you see, he's completely facing the sideline on his way to get this dribble handoff. Because he has a defender trailing him and he knows he needs to get the shot off quickly, and because he's facing the sideline, he goes into a hop when he catches it, which allows him to get back facing the basket and get into a shot quicker than if he went into a 1-2. This is commonly referred to as a foot replacement, and it allows us to hop off that 1 foot and then land on 2, and on that landing, we're now facing the basket. Now, it is possible to do this off a 1-2 as well, but it's a much more difficult shot. One of the most common times to catch and shoot is going to be when you're replacing up to the top from the wing, or when you're coming off of a pin down or a screen set on the wing. And you'll see in these clips that both the 1-2 and the hop can be used in similar situations. So as a shooter, it's important that you're able to do both. And when it comes to shooting off the dribble, it's the same thing as well. There are certain situations that may call for you to go to the 1-2, and then there are other situations that may call for you to go to the hop, so it's important that you're able to do both of those. Another type of footwork that's important to know is the flare or the open catch footwork. And this is basically just where you're opening yourself up to the ball, stepping either right-left or left-right. Typically, this is going to come in a situation where you may be coming off of a pin down and catching the basketball, or if your defender jumps the screen, you flare, then you're going to be moving backwards so you can catch the ball, step either right-left or left-right so you can face the basket and then shoot. Footwork can certainly get more nuanced than this, but these are really the basics, the foundation that you need to have, and everything else is going to build off of this. So if you're able to master the basic footwork, then you'll also be able to pick up the more advanced stuff as you move on. Now with these drills I'm about to show you guys, you have a couple of options with it. This can be done as a warm-up, or it can be done as a full workout. All you have to do is adjust the reps. Let's say, for example, you want to do this as a full workout. Maybe you struggle with consistent footwork, or maybe you have consistent footwork down and you just want a lighter shooting workout to go through, or you want to continue to cement in the basics, which I think is very, very important. If you want to do that, then you can go through the full workout. You'll see later on the video the full workout log that I'm going to post. So if you guys want to do this as a workout, make sure you guys check that one out. For those of you guys who want to do this as a warm-up, maybe you guys feel like you have consistent footwork, or maybe you guys have another shooting workout that you're about to do, or you have a practice or a game and you want to just get everything warmed up, this is another option for you as well. And I'm going to post a log that's going to say warm-up on it, so check that one out if you're going to do that. Let's get into it. We're going to start off this workout with this simple footwork warm-up, just building that mind-body connection and really drilling in these footwork patterns. For all of these, you're going to be going to half court and back. You're going to start off with a self-toss and you're going to step left-right into that shot fake. After you finish that, you do the same thing, except you're going to step right-left into that shot fake now. Next, you're going to go self-toss into a hop into that shot fake. Notice how I'm hopping off of one foot and landing on two. Now you're going to go self-toss into a 1-2 step, into a 1 dribble hop into your shot fake. Notice how every time I'm alternating the 1-2, so I'll go left-right the first time, and the next rep we're going to go right-left. Now for this last set, you're going to go self-toss into a 1-2 shot fake, and then you're going to take a crossover step and go into a 1 dribble, 1-2 step shot fake, alternating every time. Now we're going to build this same footwork coming from a sideways angle. So you're going to start at the elbow, facing the opposite elbow. You're going to toss the ball to yourself, and you're going to take 2 steps, stepping right-left into that shot, and then you repeat it with the opposite footwork on the other side. Now we're going to be working the hop. Pay attention to the steps that I take on this. I'm going to start with my left foot forward. I'm going to bring my right foot forward, hop off of that, and again land on 2 feet. And then when I'm coming from the opposite direction, I'm going to have that right foot forward, hopping off of my left foot right into that 2-foot landing into the jump shot. Now to hit some of the same footwork coming off the dribble, we're going to use this 3-shot series. At the right elbow, you're going to start with your right foot ahead of your left, and you're going to go with these quick stab pull-ups. You want your steps to be left, right, and as short and quick as possible. The next shot in the series is going to be a long or normal 1 dribble pull-up, where you're again going to start with that right foot ahead, but this time that left, right is going to be a longer, more normal 1 dribble pull-up. And for the last shot of the series, you're going to do the same exact thing, except now you're going to finish with a hop. So you're going to start with that right foot ahead, and when that left foot comes, you're going to hop off of your left foot and then land on 2 for the jump shot. Now you'll go through and do the same thing from the opposite elbow, making sure that you not have that left foot ahead when you start. Now we're going to go through this elbow chair series, working on 3 different types of reads and 3 different types of footwork that we can use. The first shot is going to be a curl around the chair, stepping with the inside foot, then your outside foot, going 1-2. So on this side, it's going to be right-left. Our next shot is going to be a curl again, but this time off the hop. So you want to make sure here that you hop off that inside foot, land on 2, and get right into your shot. And your final shot is going to be a flare. In this situation, your defender cheats over top this screen, meaning that your best read right here is to flare out. So now we're gonna have to go with more of an open catch right here. Now, depending on what side you're shooting on and whether you're a right-handed shooter or a left-handed shooter, you may feel more comfortable going with either a hop or a 1-2 on this open catch. But regardless, you wanna make sure you plant that top foot and then take those steps into space so you can catch the ball and shoot. After you finish this series of the elbow, you're going to move back to the 3-point line, do the same exact thing, and then once you finish that, you're going to move to the other side and do it again.
Now we're going to move on to this pin down open catch series. So we're going to move this chair out to the wing and we're going to simulate a wing pin down coming. The footwork is the same as the flare, except there's no need to create space moving backwards this time. We can just go straight into the open catch. You'll go for the mid-range first in this series, and then we'll move back and shoot the same thing from 3. To end this workout, you're going to go through this pull-up freestyle drill. Basically, you have the freedom to do whatever you want to do when it comes to a pull-up, but I want you to try and target different types of footwork. So shoot some coming off the 1-2, some of them coming off of the hop, coming off of different moves, whatever you want to be, but switch up your footwork and be creative with this drill. If you guys enjoyed this workout, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Make sure you guys go to the top link in my description below to get my free elite perimeter score workout. It's another workout that's really going to help you out with those perimeter skills. I'll send it to you for free. All you got to do is click that top link. Make sure you guys drop a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. That's it, guys. Peace.